All right. So in seasons where it gets tough, when things get hard, especially in sales and in business, we get so focused on what is going on in our current circumstances and our current situation. We forget on where we're going. And a lot of the times we have a mission, we have a goal, we have a place that we want to get to. There's a trajectory that we see ourselves. There's a person that we see ourselves that we are going to become somebody in the future. And who you are now is different than who you are going to be in the future. So, what are the steps that we need to get from who we are today to where we are going to go? This is very simple, but it gets very difficult when you're in the middle of the storm, when you're in the middle of the situations, when certain things are due and life is going tough and maybe the things that did not work out the way they did not work out. And now maybe you're starting over, you're trying again, or you're just getting back up. I'm encouraging you guys that life insurance has worked for me and it can work for you. Life insurance has worked for me at about 4 or 5, 6 other companies. And the reason why I chose Senior Life time and time and time again is because Senior Life provides to me the resources that I need, the backing that I need, right? A lot of the times people come in and they say there's no training and they want to come to my team for training. It's not training that's going to change your life, it's yourself. It's what you put into it that's going to change your life. It's how you treat yourself. It's how you see yourself. It's the work ethic and the diligence that you put in that will make you great. You're the only one that can make you great. Yes, training helps, absolutely. Yes, good leads help, absolutely. But the truth is there's people winning without good leads. There's people winning without good resources. There's people that are still winning no matter what because they made up in their mind that they are going to be winners. So when the going gets tough, when the boat gets rocky, when the leads aren't working, when the agents aren't showing up, when your manager's not showing up, whatever it may be, this is when you have to put on your boots and you have to get up and get going. So today's Monday motivation is keep going, right? Keep taking the leads, keep making the calls, right? If you're going from company to company to company, it's better to just stick it out with a company and become the top of that, right? So many people are focused on becoming good agents, but you actually need to become good business owners. You need to have good business principles. You need to have good money work ethic. You got to steward your money with wisdom. And if you don't have the money, then you got to steward your time with wisdom. And what does that look like? Well, in the mornings, what should you do? If you haven't already done it, you should plan out your day. From 11 to 12, I'm going to do this. From 12 to 1, I'm going to do this. From 1 to 2, I'm going to do this. From 2 to 3, I'm going to do this. From 3 to 4, I'm going to do this. From 4 to 7, I'm going to do this. And so now I'm going into my day with a success blueprint already. Because if you don't have a target, you're going to miss. So I would challenge you to go look at your Google Calendar. I challenge you to go look at your notes and see, what did you already say about today? Did any of you guys already come with an intention for today? Or are you just going to shoot a shotgun from your hip? I was talking to Ed the other day. He's like, what is it, Luke? I said, I'm not, this isn't a large machine gun. This isn't a shotgun. This is a sniper class. This is a sniper class. This is not do 1,000 dials. This is not this. I'm not going to tell anybody to do 1,000 dials. I've done 1,000 dials, and guess what? I still made 4 grand in a day. But I'd rather do 5 dials and make 4 grand in a day. I'd rather take 5 calls and make 4 grand in a day. So if your agency owner is out there saying shoot a shotgun from the hip, they have no intention. They have no intention behind their day. They're not helping you get better personally, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Then are they even really that good of a leader? Because my mentors, they tell me what hurts. They tell me what hurts. They tell me what hurts. And guess what? I never get offended. In America, so many people get offended. My upline was a dick. My upline lied. My upline, my upline, my upline. I don't care. I don't want to hear about your guys' problems with your previous upline. Are you going to win? Yes or no? Have you ever won in your life before? Yes or no? Have you ever taken something home like that wasn't a participation trophy? Have you actually done something hard in your life that actually resulted in a successful outcome? And can you duplicate that successful outcome? What was something you've done successful in your life, and can you duplicate that outcome now? A lot of the times people want to, say it's the structure, say it's the system. It is your structure, it is your system, right? A lot of the times things we were not taught in America that are things that need to be retaught, right? So the things that you need to reteach yourself is probably some diligence, some work ethic, some strategy, right? So the strategy, what does it look like? Well, in life insurance, I know that people like to pick up in the mornings and in the evenings. So in the middle of the day, what are you going to be doing? Well, in the middle of the day, I'm following up with past clients that I know I've already spoken with, In the middle of the day, I'm following up with new agents. I'm finding new agents. I'm creating content. I'm making videos. Because if you're going to be in this industry for the next 10 years, then why aren't you building a brand for yourself? If you committed, I committed. The reason why I'm good at life insurance is because I committed to it, to myself, and I keep my commitments to myself. And if you break the commitments to yourself, then you're going to break bigger commitments to yourself. This is called an inner vow. An inner vow is actually almost a holy thing. An inner vow changes the course of your life. And an inner vow can look like it comes in a bunch of different ways. But an inner vow that you make to yourself, a promise that you're going to make to yourself. Maybe you've been hurt by boyfriend, by girlfriend. You say, I'm just never going to be with a man again. And then boom, all of a sudden you just cursed yourself. And now you've never never going to be with a man again. Right? Maybe you want a husband, but you didn't know that you cursed yourself when you were 15, 16, 17 years old. Now you're finding it hard to get into relationships because there was an inner vow where you cursed yourself. So don't curse yourself because your words carry life and death. And so if something is not working right now and the situation is not working, then you should probably take a look at what you've been speaking out of your mouth. Because what you speak out of your mouth actually will come to pass. And if you're saying, okay, well, but if you don't keep those inner vows, you don't keep those inner commitments to yourself, then your word is void and your word means nothing. But when you start to keep your inner vows, when you start to keep your inner promises, when you start to do what you say you are going to do, and your word actually becomes a tangible asset. Your word is actually backed up. Back in the old days, they would shake someone's hand and that was it. That was the deal. Why? Because their word meant something. So if your word doesn't mean anything, then your word is fruitless. Your word needs to become fruitful. But by doing that, you have to commit to yourself. The words that you say to yourself, you are actually going to commit to, because if you do not commit to yourself, then other people will not commit to you. So the reason why I've had team after team after team after team from the time I was 18 years old until now, I've had many moral failures. I have had a lot of integrity issues. But as I continue to refine those things, then guess what? People keep coming, people keep coming, people keep coming. And you're actually called, everybody's called to be a leader. Everybody's called to train up the next generation. We're all going to be fathers or mothers. And maybe if you're not, then you still are going to have other people that you are imparting a part of you into them, right? This could be a friend, a niece, a nephew, a younger person. We are called to leave something behind on this earth. So what are you leaving behind? Are you leaving behind a trail of disgrace, a trail of dishonor, or are you leaving behind work ethic, attitude, gratitude, focus, determination, energy? What are you leaving behind for the people to pick up on? So if it's not going your way, then you need to start speaking like it's going to go your way. And this is how I do this. Today I wake up. Today is going to be a day of success. Today is going to be a day of patience. Today is going to be a day that I win. Today is going to be a day of prosperity. I claim my day before my day gets started. So when a storm comes my way and I get slapped in the face and something just hits me out of left field, I remember what I spoke over the morning. Today is going to be a day of success. Today is going to be a day of prosperity. Everything that is coming my way that is opposing me, opposing what I spoke about today, I reject it. So if you see yourself getting frustrated or angry with clients, I reject that anger. I'm not going to get frustrated. Mary's going to buy today. I'm going to find a sale today. Today I'm going to win no matter what, because that's who I was created to be. I was created to be a winner and a leader, not a loser. I will not go broke in the insurance industry. The insurance industry owes me. The insurance industry will pay me back what it owes me. I put in too many blood, sweat, grind, and tears in the insurance industry for it to not pay me what it owes me. And if this isn't the way that you're thinking, then there's something in your mindset that needs to shift. There's something in your mindset that needs to shift, that you need to become who you say you are going to become. And that starts with the inner vow to yourself. So I challenge you to rewrite the inner vows that you've created about yourself and who you see yourself as. And start rewriting your day, start rewriting your future. There's actually a book about you, and you have to fulfill that book. And if you don't fulfill that book, you're actually going to be kicked out of luck. And I don't want to go deep into that, but there's a book that is written about you and every single day that you're supposed to do. So if you have no intention behind your day, then you are aimless and you are in darkness. But if you have intention about your day with a purpose, then your day will actually yield more fruit. It will yield more light. It will yield more money. It will yield better relationships. It will yield more positivity. So what you speak is what is you are going to become. As a man thinketh, so is he. So you need to start thinking like a successful person. A successful person invests. A successful person invests into their company. A successful person invests into themselves. A successful person invests into people, because they understand that relationships, culture, and people will help you get to the next level. I can't get to where I'm going without you guys. You guys can't get to where you're going without me. You guys can't get to where you're going without other people working with you. And so this is the trajectory that we need to be focused on. Becoming who we say we're going to be, keeping the intervals. If we say we're going to be on at 11, be on at 11. If we're not going to be on at 12, don't be on at 12. Don't say I'm going to do 200 dials today and do 5. Don't say I'm going to take 10 live transfers today and take 4. Don't say I'm going to get into 15 presentations today and do 0. Don't say, Luke, I committed to 6 sales this week and you made 0. You should be up until midnight then. If you committed to yourself that you're going to do X amount of sales, I get it. We fall short. That's cool. That happens. You can get back up again and try again next month. You can get back up again and try again next year, right? The goals that I have for the year, the income goals, I'm far short. The income goals that I have for this year I wanted to do, I think I want to do 7 million this year. At the beginning of the year, I wrote down 7 million in sales and production, right? I'm far short from that, right? But I was on that trajectory, but there was a few bumps in the road. I recalibrate. I don't get upset. I don't quit, right? So many people quit when it got hard. I didn't quit when it got hard. I've had harder seasons. I don't quit when it gets hard. And when it gets hard, you shouldn't quit either. If you see a future for yourself in the insurance industry, then there has to be no quit inside of you. A lot of the people I talk to, they're like, this is my last round in the insurance industry. I said the same thing. Senior Life was my last round in the insurance industry. I was not going to do it again. I was not going to go to another insurance company. I said, if Senior Life doesn't work, I'm not going to be in insurance anymore. But guess what? At that same time, I said, I'm going to make Senior Life work no matter what. Because I knew for a fact I did not want to go sell solar. I did not want to go back to door to door. I did not want to go get another sales job. I did not want to sell really anything other than life insurance because I was so good at it. I just did not want to fail in the insurance space. I made it up in my mind that I was going to be with Senior Life. That's when I committed. I didn't even know the Senior Life slogan was Senior Life all your life, but I committed to Senior Life. I said, I'm gonna make this work no matter what. And so I've had seasons of hundreds of agents, and I've had seasons of 5 to 10 agents. But guess what? In those seasons, I've been the one that stays consistent. And guess who happens to be making the most amount of money now? The person that stays the most consistent. Right? The person that stays the most consistent. The person that doesn't flog themselves for failure. The person that doesn't quit. The person that doesn't half-ass their job. The person that actually has intention about their day. That speaks about their day to themselves. Today will be a day that I close a deal. Today will be a day of success. Today I will train my agents from 11 to 12. From 12 to 1, I'm going to do my follow-ups. From 1 to 2, I'm going to manage my resources with new agents. From 2 to 3, I'm going to help agents close. From 3 to 4, I might buy leads for good agents that are closing deals. From 4 to 7, I'm going to close deals. From 7 to 8, I'm going to spend quality time with my family. This is the intention that I have to have behind my day, because if I do not have intention behind my day, then my day will control me and I'll be in a reactive state. That when something slaps me out of left field, I'm going to react to it. I'm going to get emotional. I'm going to get upset, and I'm going to lose. You can't have that happen to yourself. You cannot allow the emotions of the day to control you. You have to get a control of your day from the morning. And this is in sales specifically and in business specifically, right? Because if you have a W-2 job right now and all you have to do is go fold napkins, I'm not saying, offense to anybody like that. Your day's not going to be very hard. You get in your store, you smoke your little vape, and then you fold napkins from 7 to 5. And guess what? Then you're done. And then you go back home, you play video games, and you smoke some weed, and you go to bed, right? If that's the life that you want to live, that's cool. But for us, the people that are on this call, for the people watching this video, you're probably wanting more out of your life. And if your upline is giving you a hard time, good. If the leads suck, good. If the commission sucks, good. That means if the commission sucks, it means you're not closing. You don't have enough sway with that company to say, look, can you raise my comp? Right? For me, if I do X amount of production, I can call my boss. I can be like, look, I just did X amount of production. I want a raise. Right? So if you can't demand a raise right now, then you're not providing enough value to your boss. That's a W-2 or a 1099 position. If you are bringing enough value to your employer, they will give you a raise without question. Why? Because you're bringing enough value to them. So if you're in a place right now where you are not bringing enough value to an organization, then that's on you. That's not on the upline. That's not on the boss. That's not on your manager. Can you bring more value to the company so the company then pays me? The more value I bring to Senior Life Insurance Company, the more they pay me. So my job is to bring as much value to my employer as possible. The more value that I bring to my employer, the more value they are going to give me. If I want to be on 150 comp, guess what? I have to provide the company with more value. If I want to be on a 155, I have to provide the company more value. And so my idea and my goal, my day is structured to provide my company with value so they can then return the value back to me, because what you sow is what you reap. So if I sow value, I receive value. If I sow love, I receive love. If I sow anger, contention, hate, and distrust, I reap those things. If you sow stealing, cheating, and lying, then guess what? People are going to lie, steal, and shield to you. So these are some of the things that you need to focus on as a business owner. And take it by force. Take what's in your hand by force, by hand, because you guys can win. You guys can achieve what you have called yourself for. Don't get stuck in the storm. Don't allow the storm to rock your boat. Instead, speak to the storm. That was the whole point of the conversation. You speak to the storm. Today is going to be a day of peace. Today, the storm is going to calm. Today, I'm speaking to my storm. I see a storm coming. I speak to that storm and I tell it to go away. Speak to the storm before it's raining on your head. Speak to the storm before you're kicked out of your boat. Speak to the storm before you're thrown overboard. And this is what it's like to be in business. The way that I make money is by speaking. The way that insurance agents make money is by speaking. So you need to pay attention to the communication, the way that you're speaking to yourself, the way that you're speaking to your business, the way that you're speaking to your clients. Guys, communication, right? You guys can actually hear what I'm saying right now. And what I say actually makes me money. So if you're not careful with what you say, you could actually be hurting your own pockets. You could be hurting your own income because of the words that are coming out of your mouth. Thought I'd just leave that with you guys there. That was quick. Told Elijah before I started the recording, I don't have anything to say. So look at that. Something came out, right? You just go on, you press the camera, you press record, and you get in front of the camera and something is going to happen. And go start your company. Go start your YouTube channel. Go start your business. Don't be afraid. Don't live your life in fear. Go win and have intentions behind your day. Hopefully this video from Mindset Mondays was empowering for you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe to my videos, my content. If you want to go to skool.com/SLIC100, you're going to get my advanced telesales training. It's also going to give you access to my Zoom room. We do trainings Monday through Thursday from 11 to 12. And then from 12 to 5, we are going to have myself or a manager on here willing to train you. So if you are in a situation right now where your upline stinks, your leads stink, the e-app stinks, your commission stinks, and you see yourself wanting more, we'd be happy to partner with you. We do have a background check that you have to fulfill. After you pass that background check, we'd be more than happy to look to see if you'd be a good fit with our company. This is the Goodman Group. We are a part of Senior Life Insurance Company. That is the company. Senior Life is the carrier. And we are exclusive to Senior Life because we don't need to run a company with 30 different carriers. Guys, it is more simple to run an insurance company. It is more simple. Guys, the reason why Chick-fil-A is successful is they kept it simple. McDonald's kept it simple. Chipotle's kept it simple. If you want to have a chain, right, this is your franchise. Senior Life is my franchise. The Goodman Group is my franchise at Senior Life. If you want to have a successful franchise, you have to follow the franchise system. It's not called Steve Filet. It's called Chick-fil-A. They follow the system. The system is proven and the system works. And so this is the system that we follow with Senior Life Insurance Company. We get on Zoom, our virtual call center. We take live transfers. We don't really do very many outbound calls unless we're calling people back. Why do we focus on live transfers? Because we want to talk to qualified people. We want to talk to people that are on the phone, live bodies. We don't want to talk to dead people. We really don't want to talk to dead people, right? But we also don't want to talk to non-interested people, right? I only want to talk to somebody that's alive and interested in life insurance. Did you know if you go to my YouTube channel, you're actually going to go to my live national call playlist. There's actually people interested in life insurance. It blew my mind when I first heard that. But there's actually people interested in buying life insurance. That's crazy. All you have to do is sit them, right? So the reason why you're not closing is because you're not sitting enough qualified presentations. You might have done, 1,000 outbounds, you worked 8 hours, and you didn't close a single deal because you had 0 qualified presentations. So if you want more qualified presentations and you know you're a good closer, then this company is for you. Okay? My website is going to be in the bio. My advanced telesales training is going to be in the bio. I don't care if you're at American Income Life, Family First Life, GFI, whatever you name it. We're more than welcome to support you and help you grow and build your career. Okay? There's no bias with me at any insurance company. I've been successful at them all. And you can be successful too. Just follow those tips that we gave you today's training, and we look forward to seeing you. Make sure you like and subscribe to this video and check out the links in the chat.